All right, so now we have some work to do because I have got exactly what I want to make a tier 2 ore miner. I've got my diamonds, I've got my emerald plates, I've got my redstone, I've got my concrete. If I'm forgetting something, I'm going to be very, very unhappy. So first thing I gotta do is make some structure frames. Tier 1, specifically. So I need to make 24 of these bad boys. Right? Because quests, industrial rebirth, metallimex vacoye, 24 structure frame tier 1s. So that means I need 24 times 4 refined iron ingots, and guess what? I have all of these fancy refined irons, and that's 24. Look at that. So I think it's a stack and 48. Well, a stack and a half. Okay. So we got a stack and a half of refined iron. This is going to take a lot of iron. So if I run out of iron, I think that's the only thing that's going to stop me right now. But I have some solutions for that. So I don't think I will run out of iron because this is the largest iron use that I'm going to need, and I still have more than a stack left. So, yeah, I still have all of that left. Because the rest of it is like titanium and the emerald plates and all of that stuff. I believe this is the only time I have to make a refined iron, so... shouldn't take too long. The equivalent of like, what, 5 or 6 blocks? Actually 7 blocks plus the half stack in one, so 7, it's actually about 12 blocks, so it might take a bit. Because 24 times 4, that's not a small amount when you're dealing in Minecraft. It isn't. But once I get this thing running, everything's going to change. Because I'm going to have a consistent amount of resources that come in. Yeah, we're only halfway there. Like an extremely consistent. Because ore miners, they are amazingly effective. And I am going to be making a small storage crate to follow along, because I know that I'm going to need it. I think it costs like 16 diamonds, so... okay, okay. Sorry, that was, okay, that's 64 and 32. I think it's about a bucket of water per piece of iron, which is kind of crazy, but if you think about the fact that, you know, you have infinite of it, it's really not as bad as you might think. I'm at least going to make an obsidian chest for it. I think just making an obsidian chest should be enough, because I'm going to be probably using most, if not all, of the resources that it mines. And that should be enough. Right now we got 7 ores now. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have that. So, in order to make the tier 1s, we now need to make interconnects. And for that, we need to make black concrete. So, there's the thing with black concrete. I have to make a machine frame to do it, because I need to make a fluid transposer. Now, here's the thing. Each piece of these interconnects is also, because each connector is technically one piece of iron. So the amount of interconnects that I'm going to have to make is equivalent to that. So we have another stack and a half of iron that we're using just for that. So if you think about it, these structure frame tier 1s are 3 stacks of iron. Just for the 24 tier 1 structure frames. So if we don't have enough, which is a distinct possibility, we might not. But first, we have to make a machine frame. And I fully intend on making that machine frame this video, because I have everything that I need to make it. So let's make our 4 titanium plates. Alright, and let's find our insulated cabling, because I know I made 2 insulated HV cables, which we're going to need. I think I put them, maybe, is it insulated HV that we need? Okay, no, it's, okay, so let's just, so that's glass, that's easy. Hardened casing is a sturdy casing, so we're going to need we're going to need 8 pieces of bronze, which we have. We're going to make a sturdy casing. And it's a 1 minute, so it should only take about 15 seconds. Yeah. And it's this data controls, oh, and also intricate circuit boards, so we're going to need 3 pieces of gold, which isn't too bad. But we're going to need more anyway, because we're going to make a data control circuit, which is going to be extraordinarily difficult. That's going to be the big daddy tough thing. That's going to be problematic. But no need to worry, because I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we are making a hardened casing. And this is done. We've got our deuterium. Alright, so we have our hardened casing. We also need to make an intricate circuit board, so that's super easy. Oh, it doesn't have any water. Wow, I used exactly the amount of water that I needed. It's kind of crazy. Alright, and we will make our intricate circuit board. And it's the data control circuit that's the problem. This thing. Because it is very expensive. So let's make 4 data storage circuits. So we're going to need 4 electronic circuits and 1 advanced electronic circuit. So we're going to need to make 4 electronic circuits, because we already have 1 normal electronic circuit. So we can turn that into an advanced one pretty easy. We also even have the reinforced metal for it. But we're going to need 4 more after that. So can this be titanium? Can this be tungsten as well? Okay, no, it's just a weird looking iridium. So we have the emerald plates, we have the redstone. So let's just grab our electronic circuits and let's make 4 more. Let's make our 4 titanium plates and just keep that in that plate chest for now. And let's make 4 more pieces of refined iron, because I'm just going to take this one step at a time, because I don't think it's in my best interest to try and do too much stuff at once, and then make too many circuits, and then, you know, have extra circuits that are sitting around everywhere, and it's just not what I'd want. Oh god, okay. I'll probably have to end up making one of those eventually. So let's make our 4 circuits. Because effectively this is, yeah, so this is 4 of these and then 4 of these. So technically we need to make 7, which I can do. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll just make 7. Sure, why not? I know what I'm doing. However, we do not have enough reinforced metal, so we need to make another batch of reinforced metal, which is, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It hurts, but it's not a big deal. That's where our diamond cost comes in, because we have to make another batch of reinforced metal. We need 7 pieces of, which means we need 3 diamonds, because we need the equivalent of 7 of these. Yep. 3 diamonds only makes 6, but I do think I have an extra diamond nugget sitting around. Yep, there we go. But we can't put it in right now, so we'll wait on that. So we got our 7 refined iron. While that's cooking, let's do our, let's grab our 7 pieces of gold. Let's grab our 7 pieces of copper. And we have, oh, and we need 7 silicon, so 7 pieces of silicon, and we'll have our 7 pieces of redstone. There we go. Alright, so let's just do one more to get our raw hardener, and then we'll make our silicon. We do not have enough latex for 7 pieces of silicon, so let's get enough latex for 7 pieces of silicon. Okay, and let's get more latex going, because obviously, you know, the one thing that I was totally expecting to need for all of this is latex. Like, I am needing a surprising amount of latex. I mean, it's not like I'm mad about it, because I have consistent latex generation, but I'm just very surprised at how much latex I've actually needed over the course of, you know, this whole thing going on. Alright, and now we need to cook these. Not an iron shovel. Wait, what would that have done? What would cooking that iron shovel have done? I don't know. Okay. So now we have to work our empower. Imagine if I had to make wiring for all of those. Imagine how much latex that would be. That would just be insane. I would not want to do that in any sense of the means. Because each of these would be like 4 insulated gold coils, like, no, 4 insulated gold cables. Like, that would just be way too much work. The Empower is just so much more effective in terms of like making these, at least in my opinion. So make 5. This should be done. Yep, done. All right. And we have 6. And then on the 7th one, we'll go. Actually, we can just go and grab some. We can go and make our. We need our iron bars. And 7. Oh, it gave me the other plates. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go like this. We've had to make so many of these. I'm actually extraordinarily surprised at the sheer quantity of reinforced metal I've had to make. Because, I mean, I guess it's 1 piece of reinforced metal per advanced electronic circuit, and I've needed a lot of electronic circuits. So let's take 4 of these electronic circuits, and let's make our the good stuff, the actual, like, these data storage circuits. So we need 2 pieces of lapis and redstone and glowstone dust each. So let's grab this. So pretty much a data control circuit is just like a super version of a advanced control circuit. So we need to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then we'll split that. I might have to switch the redstone and the lapis. I'm not sure. Nope, we got it. All right. And then this, in order to make our data control circuit, takes a piece of iridium and our 4 advanced electronic circuits. So we have the metal for our advanced electronic circuits, so let's get that going. So we have redstone and that, and glowstone, and then our normal electronic circuits. So surprise, surprise, we have everything we need, because that's not coincidental at all. Because they're similar, they have very similar makeup. One and 2, and all of this just to make a fluid transposer, like, just so I could make that fucking concrete. I don't know. Maybe there was a better way for me to do it. I don't think there is. I really don't think there is a better way for me to do this. So, I guess we'll see. And we're going to be using the fluid transposer more in the future as well. I'd love to make a magma crucible as well, because then we can really start, then we can get like destabilized redstone, we can get inderium, we can start working with like heavy alloys, like really the good shit. And we'll go from there. And now we grab one of these crazy rare, like high fucking tier iridium ingots, and we make our data control circuit. And now we go over to our EFAB, because this takes, actually, we need to make 3 buckets of molten steel. And it also is 1 bucket of, we need to make a bucket and a half of molten steel, and then a bucket of latex. So we have a bucket of latex in here, I believe, right? Yeah, we have plenty. So we need to, I think I want to make another tank, and I'll put steel in there. So let's, I think there's some iron in here, 2 ingots. So let's grab a little bit more iron. Let's grab another half stack of iron. But if we process it in here, we get better results. So we got our deuterium. Yeah, just checking to see if I missed. Yeah, because we get tin dust and we get nickel out of this as well. So that's really nice. So yeah, we get tin and nickel out of that as well. So once we do that, we're going to be making, we need to make a machine casing, because we got to make a, what are we making? Oh yeah, a tank. We're making a tank. Do I need a machine casing for this? Yeah, I do. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm making an iron casing. Oh god, that's blood. I need iron. Okay. So making machine casings, we're also going to need 4 sticks. So 4 sticks, and then 4 normal ingots of iron, which is, makes sense. That, and pop it in there. Okay, so we got our iron gear. Lingo blammo. This seems so cheap now, when it like, oh my god, 8 pieces of iron, that's so expensive. We don't have no bronze. So we have tin in there already. Gold, aluminum, brass. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough bronze for a tank, and I don't want to. Okay. We need to get that. We need to get that aluminum out of there, because aluminum will mix with copper to make aluminum brass. How much is in there? 1 block and 2 ingots. That's fine. Because I need 3 pieces of copper and 1 piece of tin to make you know, the good stuff. Let's get this out of here, and let's grind up our copper and our tin. And 1 more ingot of aluminum. Oh, and this gives us nickel and gold. That's good. Small piles, but everything, every little resource matters. Every little resource matters. Every single one. Copper. And, I mean, nickel dust is fine. Cool. We can put our pulverized iron in there as well, in the smeltery. Might as well. And then tin, I think, gives us iron. Oh, zinc and iron. Okay, well, zinc is good. We're going to need that in the future. And we just toss our 2 pieces of tin in there. And it'll alloy into bronze. Copper. Bronze. It should make 9, so it's got 1 ingot. Oh boy, it's going pretty slow. We only need 4 ingots. So, because we only have actually we only need 2 ingots. And we made 8. Okay, so we got 6 ingots of that, and we need 2 pieces of glass, which is in here. 1, 2. Now, the molten steel is interesting to think about. However, I think I can just, so I'm going to put this right here. So I think I can just put a bucket right here, right? And that'll get me, I can. So let's melt some steel. Hopefully it won't alloy with anything. Bronze, iron, gold, yeah, I think we'll be fine. So let's melt some steel, and we need 2 buckets, and I believe each ingot is 250 millibuckets. 8 ingots, so there should be 2 buckets. 1 bucket, 152 millibuckets. Okay, so we might need some trial and error here. We might need some trial and error. So because I'm gonna need 124 millibuckets for this machine frame. Right? 100 and I don't think it does require it requires liquid RF, so it doesn't require steam. So I need 1296 millibuckets. This makes me feel like it's exactly 9, I guess. Because this is 1152. So 1296. Is it supposed to be like exactly a block? And then, oh crap. Oops, now I'm gonna have a bucket of bronze. Or did I just make a bucket mold? Oh. Nope. I fucked that up. Well, we wasted our bronze. That sucks. What are you gonna do? Some molten steel. So, 1 bucket, 152 millibuckets. And we're gonna need 2 buckets anyway. Yep, so we got molten steel. Put that in there. We need 2 buckets anyway, so we've got 196 millibuckets. So that's exactly how much we needed, right? 296. But we need to make it so that it's 2 full buckets. So 1, 2, 3, 7. I think I'll do it. I'm gonna do 7 more. I think I'll do it. I'll do it. Because the reason why I need to make it 2 full buckets is because I don't have a way of getting it out directly into here without, So once that melts down, we'll see how many millibuckets we have. I think we're gonna end up with like 1024, so we're gonna have like 20. So we're gonna have like a nugget left. Oh, okay, so we ended up with a lot more than what we needed. We ended up with 300. We ended up with like a lot of MBs. 304 MBs, which is, yep, 2 ingots and 1 nugget. So, alright, so we got our 2 full buckets in there. So we got our buckets of steel, and I think we're ready to go. We're ready to make it. We've got 1,000, we've got 1 bucket of latex. Yep. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This in the middle. And then this, and then glass. Yeah, look at that. What? Duration 5 minutes. 1.24 million RF at 400 RF a tick. Do we not have enough RF a tick? Speed factor 4. We have 1600 RF a tick. Molten steel and latex. Do we need more RF a tick to make it? This block contributes 250 RF a tick. So we have 500 plus 50 times 4. Oh, it's not enough. We don't have enough RF a tick. Right? So we have 2 RF storages, right? We need more RF storages. We need so this one, each one produces 250 RF a tick. So to make 1600, and then these only contribute 200, right? So we need to make 1600, so we need 1400, so we need 2, 3, 4 is 1000. So we need 2 more. We need 4 more of them. Because right now we have 5, 6, 700. Yeah, we need 4 more RF storages. Oh, Lord. Oh, sweet Lord in heaven. Oh, God. Well, it seems we have reached an impasse. So let's put this on the back burner for now, and let's go start making more circuits. we have the resources for this. We have to. Yeah, we have enough for the fucking 8 Lapotron crystals that we need. Because this is only 1 diamond, so we only need 8 diamonds. We only have 7 diamonds. We only have 7 diamonds, and we need 8 diamonds because we need 8 Lapotron crystals, and each energy crystal takes 1 diamond. Is there any other way I can get small piles of diamond dust? It's the only way to do it. Well, we have 2 choices. We can either go mining, or I can give myself 1 diamond. Damn. This really sucks. And obviously I'm going to need more reinforcement because how many... Okay, so I need 4 advanced electronic circuits, right? And I only have the capability of making 3. So I need a lot more diamonds. Son of a fuck. Ugh. I mined like a half stack of diamonds, but I guess it wasn't enough. I guess it just wasn't enough. Well, and I need this even to make a tier 1. Because there isn't another way of making interconnects. Because you have to use black concrete. You do not have another way. And the only way to make it is with a fluid transposer. It's the only way. Well, and even if I get myself 1 diamond, it's not going to be enough because I need more diamonds to make the advanced electronic circuit. So I'd need more like 4 diamonds. all this is going to be solved once we get our fucking thing. But you say you're fine and you're not fine. So now what? I can either I don't know what to do. I can either end the video and go mining, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because Jesus, what, this was like, what, a half an hour video? God damn it. Or I can go mining during the video. Those are my only choices. Or I'd have to cheat in like 4 diamonds, which I'm not gonna do. Well, this was a fun video, wasn't it? So there's a way I could get rid of these canola seeds. I mean, I could just void them out, but I have a feeling that they could be used for something. Can I use these canola seeds for something? I know I can like enchant, I can like crystallize them, and then can power them to make the coal generators. But oh, I can compost them to make biomass. Whoops. I can phytogenic insulator them, or I can fluid transpose them into seed oil. Which I can then use in my carpenter to make industrial hemp and stamps and weird things and impregnated casing, which I can then use. Oh, this is like forestry stuff. Oh god. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, maybe I should really just fucking. Oh yeah, did I mention I've got these nether warts here, and I'm going to start making potions of swiftness because I need them to make my speed modifiers, and it's honestly pretty easy to make potions of swiftness. It just takes a lot of water bottles and a lot of nether warts. So I just decided to have this nether wart farm, this 1 stack sized nether wart farm that I can use to make my nether warts. I don't have a sword on me for some reason. So now I can just make nether warts like stacks at a time, and I can use them for good purpose, for brewing purposes. And then I have to brew 4 times, we'll have to brew 4 of the Swiftness 2 potions times my 4 speed modifiers, so that's 16 Swiftness 2 potions. So that's 48 Swiftness potions, so that's 48 times 3 nether warts, which isn't actually as bad as I originally thought. But we'll just, yeah, I'll do that one of these videos. I'll just have it running in the background probably. That's why I've got this this blaze rod that's stuck here, and it should have been used for this, but I guess it's not. Actually, I think it takes, you have to like melt down blaze powder, and that's what's used to power it. Yeah, that's what's used to power it, so regardless, anyways, thanks everyone for watching this shit show of a video, and I'll see you all later. Yeah, God.